Hello, everyone, and welcome to day 22 of this 30-day Authentic Life Challenge. I am Tanya E. And today we are going to have a conversation about legacy. And I want to have that discussion because I don't think enough people are paying enough attention to what legacy truly means or the impact that it has on future generations. So let me ask you a question. What would happen to your family, your friends, your loved one, your thought, all the effort and energy that you have put into your career, put into your vision? What would happen if you died today? Have you considered that? Because here's the thing about legacy. It's passing on what you have to the generations to come. And we don't like to think about it, but I need you all to be prepared and consider what is going to happen. Some of you are going to be spending time with family, friends, and loved ones for the holidays, and that is phenomenal. And that may be the best time right now while everybody's gathering to figure out what happens next. Who do you want to have stewardship over your affairs? Who do you have in place that is prepared to take over what you're building? Who do you have that has enough insight and wherewithal to be able to support the vision and the dream to move forward so generations can still be impacted? These are the things that we need to think about as we operate in authenticity, because there's an element that you bring to the table that we don't want lost when it's time for you to go. Because the statistics have been in for generations, and it's still true. Everybody born in this day and age will die. Let's do so making certain that those that we are leaving behind have something they can carry on. Do you have a will, power of attorney, or trust in place? Because those are components that you need to make certain that things are okay for your family. Because a will gives them direction about what you would like them to do. A trust is a container that can be supportive in it to protect them financially and give them privacy along the way. And a power of attorney has two elements. A lot of people don't pay enough attention to that. A lot of my clients for COVID-19 did not fully impact the resources that I provided for them. And so they were aware to have the medical in place. But for some of them, because they did not fully maximize the use of the protection plan that I offered, they weren't prepared financially. Because there were a lot of people that had money in the bank to pay their bills, and no one had authority to access it. So some houses went into foreclosure. Some things got turned off, and money was available to pay for it. Let's not let that be your story. It is time to prepare. When we think about leaving a legacy, it sounds beautiful, and it should. But that occurs often when you're dead. And yes, I made it as blunt as I possibly can because I want to let this shock you, challenge you to think through the process to prepare for the future. We can do some things now. There's still time for it to be beautiful. What does that beautiful story look like? What do you want them to truly know? What impact do you want to make certain that your great, 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 great kids have in place for them? Let's start preparing for that. And part of what I put together for my clients is called a financial protection plan. And I do that because not enough people are aware of who to have as executors. Have the conversation now. It does not have to be a sad, sobbing story. It's just starting the preparation. For some, you may need to put your knowledge that you've been carrying for the rest of the world to see in a book. Have you met up with the publisher? Do you know that you need to be an author? These are the things that legacy gives us as a mindset. What footprint are you leaving for the next generation? What will your great, great, great grandkids say about you? What will the world say you left them to leave the impact for others to know? It's in you. And I want you to get it out so that we will have it to carry on for generations to come. So for day 22, let us start paying attention to the legacy that we are living. Let us have the deep conversation. It may feel like it's a little pain, but trust me, the time that you spend now preparing to make certain that those that you love are already prepared and have what's needed can move forward with making certain that your legacy is passed on. If you want to have a deeper discussion about what I offer my clients as a part of the financial plan by giving them a virtual lockbox, giving them insight to a lawyer that can prepare their trust, the will, the power of attorney, reach out to me so we can have that conversation. And we're going to have this conversation continue on Zoom. So if you're interested in joining a discussion to take this a little bit deeper, to know the other elements that you need to pay attention to, because there's so much more that I want to share with you. But this time period is really quick. For those of you that want to really take a deeper dive into this, join me on Zoom. Go to my website, tanyaehood.com. There you can register. We have a few more days left in this month, but November's almost over. In the meantime, this is Tanya E. Hood, walking in my purpose, and I want you to do the same.